Welcome. I am your driver, and you are my passenger. I am here to guide you through the cerebral highway of your imagination. Buckle up your seatbelts. You are on a ride through space and time, a different dimension, set in 1985. Sometimes the road is going to be clear, straight ahead. Sometimes it's also going to be bumpy. But I drive for you. If you want to turn right, I'll turn right. If you want to turn left, I'll turn left. If you want to crash to that mine over there, I will do that too. This is an interactive story, a tabletop RPG. Your actions are decided by a roll of the dice. You, the viewer, at home, can also participate by leaving rumors about the town on the comments below. Do you have any questions before we start, my dear passengers? We can roll the intro. August 1st, 1985, Monday. The story begins in the town of McGucket Creek, where our passengers reside. We have Willow Banks, James Stevens, Siobhan McKellen, and Lucas Cambridge, also Lily Cooper. But before we continue, we must know what our passengers are thinking today.
Daily journal entry. Coming back from summer wasn't as different as everyday school life. Maybe because I always ditched class to go to the bridge. I don't know. It's just something weird about it. It fills me with the idea of adventure. Who knows? It might just be because I've been reading this comic I found by the creek.
August 5th. Hey, I haven't written this for a long time. It's the first day of senior year and I'm kinda nervous. This is gonna be like every other one. I'm gonna go into my classes and not having friends. Hopefully Autumn isn't at least one of them. Having practice with her is good and all, but I'd rather have at least a semester with her. Especially during summer, I've had so many events for my family's new partners. Dressing up for those are so annoying. Especially hiding my recent tattoos. Hopefully my dad doesn't find out about those or I'm grounded.
Monday, August 5th, 1985. First day back at school and I'm not exactly that excited. At least August will be there, so I'm a bit glad there. I should try to ask her out sometime when we go explore. Hopefully it works. Well, I'll shut it right now. Oh well, that's all for today then.
August 5th, 1985. Dear Journal, got called a witch again by one of the pastors. I swear, one of those days I will string together a bunch of Latin words and mutter them menacingly just to appease their assumptions. At least Nix doesn't care. No matter what I look like, it's still the same old Lily. Can't wait to see Autumn at school later. The only girl who actually still realizes I'm still a Christian. I'm just different. After that, I'll write Nix. Relieve my stress before work.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. We open up with a camera view of the whole town. You can see it from up top. Its strange shape, unlike any other in the world. But we focus on a house and then enter in a room. This large rectangle bedroom has mismatched wooden and metal furniture. The floor is wood and the walls are textured and painted. The light is provided by table lamps. The room is done in a cat theme. Cool colors, and overall, among the first things to notice walking in are conspicuous stains on the ceiling and art supplies on the desk. We see Autumn on her bed as the alarm clock on her nightstand wakes her up. Getting ready to go back to school after a strange summer. Her dad is probably already at work. He works at McGucket's lab, so she's home alone. During this week, Autumn has not been feeling so well. Today is a big day, though. Not only because she's going to see her best friend after a month of being sick, but she's finally going to try to ask Lucas out on a date. She hopes he says yes, because she feels it's important. She finishes writing on her diary and hears the honk of her friend's car. As it parks in front of her house, she takes her backpack and the bag with James's camera. She quickly goes down the stairs and exits the house. When she does, she sees a car owned by her friend Siobhan.
Get in! We're gonna be late. Oh my gosh.
Okay. She steps in the car.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I am. I am very excited. Are you?
I mean, hopefully we have the same classes.
Yeah, I hope that too.
So, what about you and Lucas, eh? Are you gonna say something this time?
4. Oh, sorry. She touches her head and rubs her forehead. I don't know what was that. Why would I say? What did you say?
If you're really okay, I was gonna say, are you gonna say something to Lucas this year, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna try today. I'm so excited. Wish me luck.
You got this.
Yeah, I do.
Good luck.
The car starts. As you go down the road, you both come from higher above neighborhoods, since both of your parents are wealthy. So you go down through the homes and then the middle class neighborhood as well. As you continue going, you can see some of the school buses kind of going through this normal neighborhood until you make a turn. You see the elementary school and also the middle school, and then right up front you see the apartments buildings, but also Eastbrook, the home of the dragons, and Westbrook, the home of the dinosaurs. The two side by side. They look very old-fashioned. Overall, the two schools have good reputations. They are extremely competitive with each other. Also, the two high schools were built over the remains of a bigger school that got burned and destroyed in a fire. Siobhan and Autumn step out of the car as they park on the parking lot of the school. They both go to Eastbrook. There they walk as they see many other students entering the school. Well, see you later then. I'm gonna try to find some people, okay?
Okay, good luck. See ya.
So, Siobhan, what do you do as you enter the school.
I just take a look around and see what my first class is, I guess.
Autumn keeps walking down the hall. She's trying to find Willow. They both work in the same place, and she wants to ask a favor. She sees her on one of the lockers. Hey, Willow, how are you?
I'm good. I've been reading a lot of myths and rumors lately, though. How have you been?
8. She rubs her forehead. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. I was gonna ask you a favor.
Sure, what do you need?
Well, okay, so I want to do something tonight. And, you know that I have that shift after 7, and I was wondering if you could cover for me.
Sure.
You sure?
Give me a heads up, though.
I mean, you work there. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Willow, what do you do?
I will go to the cafeteria.
Okay. Autumn keeps walking down the hallway. She's nervous. She looks a bit worried. She has had a crush on Lucas for quite a while. She likes hanging out with him, and he's quite creative. So, as she goes down the hallway, trying to find his locker, she finally sees him. She walks closer to him. Hello, Lucas?
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Sorry that I haven't been able to hang out lately. I was a bit sick these past couple of weeks. How have you been? What did you do over the summer?
The summer wasn't so bad, I guess. I mean, Amy kinda just, messed with me, you know how she is. You said you were sick?
Yeah, I was. I don't know what was going on with me. I feel strange lately, and I don't know. 9! I am so sorry. I don't know why I'm saying numbers today like that. It's pretty weird. Sorry.
Shouting numbers.
As you guys are having this conversation, a kid comes flying and crashes onto one of the lockers. Autumn would know who this kid is. It's Mike. Lucas, you know that Mike is a 15-year-old. He goes to the arcade and the comic book store a lot, so you guys see each other a lot. He goes to the pizzeria as well. Right now, he just got tossed by Chad. I told you to give me your money, kid. No, I'm not gonna give you anything, okay? You hear that?
Whoa, Chad, calm down, dude. You gotta think carefully about this decision.
Oh, here we go. Hey, Mr. High and Mighty. What, do you think you're the king of this school?
I'm not anyone's king. Let's just take all this hierarchy stuff down and talk it out.
I'm not afraid of you, dude.
Nah, I'm not gonna fight. Don't be scared of me. Just hear me out. What has he really done to have pissed you off? Honestly.
Well, he didn't give me my money. That's where it
Did
starts.
he owe you anything?
Yeah, like every other little 15-year-old and 14-year-old in this school, they have a fee that they have to pay for being here in the hallway.
You know, I don't think that's fair, Chad.
Chad, leave him alone, Autumn says. Just go away. Oh, here we go. Another one. Just leave me alone. Let me do whatever the heck I want. Lucas, I want you to roll. Tell me low or high. To convince him to just go.
I'll roll high.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll your dice. And tell me what do you get.
3.
A 3?
1 and 3. Yeah.
Shad throws his punch back and punches you right in the face. You kind of go back and hit one of the lockers behind you. What do you do now?
Alright, I'll fight back.
Okay. What do you do?
I'll kick him in the gut.
Okay. Roll again. High or low?
Low.
Okay.
2 and 3.
That is?
5.
You succeed, hitting him in the gut. Oh! Oh! You... Oh. What the heck, man? Oh!
I said we should have just talked it out.
Okay, whatever. Just... Oh. Shad leaves. Oh, man! Thank you, Lucas.
Hey, I didn't want to get into a fight, man. Alright? It's not like me.
I know. He pushed you.
Just more or less.
I can testify. See you around. Autumn kind of stops him in his way. Oh, wait a second, Mike. Remember that we have a session later today at 4. Oh yeah. Okay. 0. What was that? Nothing. It's just, forget about it. Goodbye. See you later. Bye. Bye, Lucas.
Yeah, see ya.
Autumn stays with you. Well, that was intense.
Yeah,
Well, that was nice that you stood up to that bully. Lucas, I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, sure, what is it?
So, would you watch a movie with me tonight?
What? Wait. Huh?
Would you go out to watch a movie with me tonight?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Most definitely.
Great. Well, see you later.
Yeah, I'll see you after school.
Sure thing.
Bye.
Bye. She runs away. All of you continue your day. You go to your classes. And the day goes completely normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just boring old school. Like always. The classes pass, the hours go by, and finally, the last bell rings. We find Siobhan and Autumn coming out from the same classroom after the bell rings. So, Lucas said yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Okay, so what's the plan for your little movie night?
So, I picked like a scary movie, so
Oh,
I can get close to him, and maybe
oh, okay.
to close it up, maybe if we're able, we could kiss.
I mean, it's up to the mood, so anything goes. So excited for you, girl. You got this.
I'm so excited too. Well, before we go, can we go by, the Dragon Nest? I gotta leave, the camera I borrowed from our friend, James.
Oh yeah, for sure. Totally.
Cool. As you get on the car, you just go through the street and then just get on the parking of the other high school and then just get down. As she gets down, she starts to walk towards the area where James is always at. But in the way, she literally bumps into Lily. Oh! I'm sorry. Oh, Lily, it's you. How are you?
Oh, hey Autumn. I'm doing okay.
Sorry that I haven't been able to hang out these couple of weeks. I got really sick and I don't know what it was. It just happened and I'm not really sure what's going on. It's been pretty weird today and... 4!
Autumn.
Oh,
What?
nothing. Just... I don't know what's going on today. I gotta go, okay? I'm gonna look for James and, give him back his camera. I borrowed it on summer and didn't give it back because I was sick. So, see you around?
Sure. You're going to the movie theater tonight, right? I think I picked up a shift from somebody.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Okay, I'll see you then.
See ya. So she continues to walk as she gets behind this high school where James usually hangs out, selling candy to some of his classmates. James, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing in the moment right now, James? In the back of the school?
I'm selling jawbreakers, ranchers, and lollipops to a kid.
As you do so, Autumn gets closer to you. You notice her.
Hey, Autumn! How are you?
Hey, James, what's up? She gets closer and high fives you. How was your summer?
Honestly,
Yeah, I was pretty sick myself, so that's why I didn't return the camera earlier. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to come by and...
Oh, the camera!
Yeah! I borrowed it earlier in summer, and I promised I would give it back. But I got sick a couple of weeks ago, and it's been pretty 5. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with me today. Here you go. She hands you a bag that has your camera in it. But you do not look in. You trust her. You just take it and put it on.
Yo, Autumn, thank you.
It's okay. No, thank you for letting me borrow it. Yeah, I didn't get to use it so much, but it was fun to have it, at least. Take some photos with it.
I know, right? I always, go to the bridge and just take beautiful pictures of Little Creek.
Yeah, it's amazing there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really love it so much. I feel very strange today. Anyways, see you later then. Okay, James?
Later's Autumn. Oh. Later, Autumn. Wait. Aw.
It's okay, don't worry. It happens all the time. See ya.
See ya.
She runs towards Siobhan's car, back to her. Well, ready to go.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
You need to drop me off in Mike's house today. I got a session with him tutoring him.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to tutor him, and he has that speech impediment and stuff, so I'm trying to help him.
Help him with that? Yeah.
So, how was your
I
day?
guess. Oh, it was good. Nothing out of the blue. Just really boring, to be honest.
Do you plan to do anything today? I mean, besides working.
I have work with this other goth girl. I think her name was Lily, right?
Yeah, it's Lily. I know Lily.
Yeah, I mean, she's super chill, from what I've heard.
Yeah, she is.
So, hopefully this shift is good.
I met her, 2 months ago in church.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's chill. She's pretty cool.
If she's fine with you, then I guess I'm good.
Anyways, let's go.
Okay, do you have the directions to his house?
Pretty funny.
Okay, fine, I know. Okay, let's go.
As you drive, you again pass through the apartments, then the middle school and the elementary school. Then you start going through the middle classes homes, and you stop on one of them. Thank you very much again.
No problem.
See you later.
Do you need me to pick you up after?
No, it's okay. I can just walk.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay then. Good luck with your date.
Thanks. She keeps walking and goes in with Mike, and everything goes fairly normal in her day. Now, I would like each of you to tell me your routine after school on the afternoon, starting with Willow.
So I go to school, then I go to my job, then I go home to change, and then I go out on like adventures and whatever. Usually the park.
Nice. Well, thank you. James, what do you do after school?
I go home, feed me cats. Well, feed my cat. And then I like to go to the bridge and read my favorite comic book, Mysteries of McKellen Creed.
Thank you very much. Lucas, what do you do after school?
Usually after school, I hang out at the arcade until my shift at the pizzeria starts. And once I'm done with my shift at the pizzeria, I just head home to do my homework.
But today was a little bit different for you, because today you had a date. How do you prepare, Lucas?
Instead of going to the arcade this time, I went to the pizzeria to tell my boss that I won't be there for the day and head back home on my bike to change into something nicer.
Perfect. You go outside of the school. As you get on your bike, you head to the pizzeria this time around, instead of going to the arcade as your usual routine. As you enter the pizzeria, you see your boss, Jerry. Hello, Lucas. How are you, kid?
I'm doing good. How are you, man?
I'm doing great. So, are you ready to work?
Actually, today I kind of want to take a shift off just because I have like date.
Well, if you want to take a shift off, then you gotta work overtime tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, I'll make sure to do that.
Don't tell anyone. I'm not supposed to give you kids more than the supposed time.
Yeah, it'll be our little secret.
Okay. See you later.
Alright, see you, Jerry.
You get on your bike and you start to head home. You pass through the neighborhood. As you can see, all around you, different kids just hanging around, playing around after school. You continue on your bike, the breeze on your face, on your hair. You really love to do this. You could have a car, but you prefer to use a bike. You feel free. And plus, you do exercise. As you get to your home, are your parents there?
No, they're not.
Your father is probably on his job as the sheriff of the town. And where your mother might be.
My mother is usually out of town, traveling a lot, but once in a while comes home.
And your siblings?
Amy, she should be home by the time I got back.
Do you say hi to her? So you do. As you say hi to your sister, then you continue going to your room and start to get ready. What do you particularly do to get ready?
I panic and overthink what I'm supposed to say, what movie we should watch, find out what looks good, what doesn't look good.
All these things are going through your head. You don't know what to do. You have not been on a date before. At least, not with her. You panic. What to say, what to wear. Is it all good enough? You don't know. You have never felt like this before. But you get ready. And after a couple of hours, we cut to James's house. James, you say that you go to your house and feed your cat.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you do in your house when you get there?
I pack my bags, get ready to go on my adventure to go to the creek.
Before doing that, you remember that Autumn gave you your camera back today. So you go over the bag, and as you open it, you notice something peculiar inside.
Huh.
As you take it out, you realize it's a diary with a lock on it. This lock,
What the heck? What is that?
this lock has a combination on it. And on the top, it has a label with the name Autumn.
This might be Autumn's diary? Ooh.
The cover,
James, you shouldn't look in it.
the cover is
Or maybe I should.
pink. And it has some nice decoration of flowers. As you can see, they're painted on by her. As you know, she's quite a good artist. As you contemplate the idea of having this diary, you want to open it. But it is locked. And you don't want to just break it, then she would notice. So, what you decide to do is just keep it until tomorrow. When you see her again, you just will give it back. Or would you like to keep it? James?
Am I willing to learn my friend's secrets, or shall I give it to them tomorrow? Mouse, my adorable little cat, which do you decide? You're right. I should give it to them tomorrow. Or maybe I should keep it. Huh. I shall keep.
We move on to somewhere else. Lily, what happens when you get to your home?
I grab a duffel bag that has my work clothes in it, and then I change into my riding clothes because I always ride mixed before work.
Nice. So you do. As usual, you work at the movie theater, and you prepare. How do you get there?
After riding mixed, I put them in the stall, and then I run across the field where the movie theater is.
Nice. As you do, you go inside. You see some people coming in, coming out. Some different movies in there. As you get onto your job, you like to sit on the register, and since there's usually not a lot of people, you just like to write. Well, your hours are filled. Just to kill some time. So, Siobhan, what do you do after school?
Well, I usually try and sneak in my room before my parents come and just get everything I need for work before everything.
Any reason that you would have to avoid them?
They usually try and talk me out of my job, saying to quit.
Your parents don't really want you to work at the movie theater because they think it's stupid. You don't need the money.
Yeah, that too.
As always, you get in your car after you sneaking and then sneak out. Usually one of your parents, when they hear the car going off, they step out of the house and they scream at you, but too late, you're gone by then. As you continue to go to the movie theater, you head to the street once more, going through the middle class homes and the schools, until you head into town, where you park in front of the movie theater.
Okay. Do I have everything? I think I do. Cool. Okay. And then I just enter the workplace.
As you do, you see a couple of people coming in and coming out. Like always, this place is almost empty. And your job is to scrape gum out of seats.
This is gonna be a fun day. Great.
So, now we're gonna have a little break for 5 minutes. This time. Let's go back to the show, guys. Lucas, as you head out of your house, you see the sun coming down. You're ready for this experience, for this new thing. How are you feeling right now?
Alright, if I remember correctly, and anything I've ever read in books and history, whether either good or bad.
You get on your bike, like always. As you drive through the road, going downhill into the houses, you still see a couple of kids running around, screaming and playing. And then you head towards the schools. You see the apartment. You continue through the road as you see the cemetery through your left. And then you get to the movie theater.
Right. I hope I didn't get here too early or too late. Oh god, what if it's both? Wait, it can't be both. Then I'd be on time. That wasn't.
You get up. You get off your bike and start to walk inside very nervously. You breathe in and breathe out. As you go inside, you see two familiar faces, Lily and Siobhan. You have seen them before, here in the movie theater. You haven't really talked to them, but you know they are Autumn's friends. Do you go and say hi to them?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
I'll walk up to Siobhan. Oh, hi.
Oh, hey. So, what are you here for, eh?
Well, I know you're Autumn's friend and all. Do you know she's here?
Is she was finishing up a lesson, so I don't know at the moment.
Oh, yeah, like, alright, you get tickets for this by any chance?
Oh, that's not, my part of the job here. I think you would need to ask Lily for that. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. I'll go talk to her about it.
Good luck with your day.
Yeah, thanks. I'll walk over to Lily. Hi, excuse me.
Hi.
Is there 2 tickets for an Autumn or Lucas by any chance?
Autumn and... Wait. Autumn, I thought Autumn was working today. Did she call out sick again?
No, Autumn said that, we're gonna have a date here.
Oh, okay. Let me see if she has something stored away really quick. If not, you'll have to finish the ticket. Okay,
Thank you.
As you check, she does. It's for one of the scary movies that have come out.
So, when does Autumn like scary movies? Alright. I think I just found one. Okay, so these are your tickets, which means you don't have to pay anything for entrance, and I think you better hurry up, it's starting soon.
Oh, I'll just take these and wait for it to get here.
Alright.
Lucas, you find yourself waiting inside of the movie theater, right?
Like, in the... Yeah.
Or are you gonna wait for Autumn outside?
I'll wait for Autumn outside.
Okay, so you do. You wait for her outside. The hours start to go by. 30 minutes go, you get nervous. You see the tickets. The movie is about to start in 20 minutes and Autumn hasn't come here yet. You wait another 30 minutes more and nothing. You're confused. I mean, she was the one that invited you here. Where is she, you wonder? What do you do, Lucas?
I'm gonna panic. Just gonna have a full mental breakdown. I wish you didn't stand me up.
This thought starts to go through your head. Oh no. She stood me up. She stood me up. No way. No way. I mean, she was the one to ask me out. You keep thinking of this in your head as you get flustered. You keep waiting another 20 minutes, but nothing. You go inside and pursue Siobhan once more.
Hey, Siobhan, right?
Uh-huh.
So, was she lying by any chance?
What do you mean by that?
Like, it's been over an hour and she's not here.
That doesn't sound like her. She was really adamant about liking you, so I don't know what's wrong.
Oh, wait. She liked me?
Yeah, no, I should have said that. Yeah, she really likes you. That's kind of the reason why she asked you out.
Wait, so why isn't she here?
You get
I
worried.
have no idea. Huh?
You get worried, Lucas. As you know Siobhan is working, you leave her as in the work as you go outside of the movie theater and get on your bike. You do know that Autumn gives lessons to Mike, so maybe she's still there. Maybe they got caught up in time. Maybe she forgot while she was giving the lesson. Do you want to try to check on her?
I'll go check on her.
Okay. So you do. You get on your bike and you start riding as fast as you can. A car kind of just moves out of the way a bit as they didn't see you coming. You pass through the cemetery once more as you see the sun just completely go down and it starts to get dark. As you continue going on your bike, you pass the school once more, and then you get to Mike's house. What do you do now, Lucas?
I'm gonna frantically run up to his door and knock on it.
As you do, honey, can you get the door? Yeah, Mom. I'll get it. Mike runs to the door and opens it and sees Lucas worried. Oh, jeez. What's wrong with you, Lucas?
Okay, Mike, where's Arm?
What do you mean? She left an hour ago. She was not feeling so well. She told me that.
Did she go home? The pharmacy, hospital?
Do you want me to call her house?
Yeah, please do.
Mike runs to the phone. He picks it up and dials the number for Autumn's house. As he does, the tone rings and rings, but there's no answer. There's no answer. I mean, only the recording.
Alright, you know what? Thanks, Mike. I'll just go see if she's there or not myself.
Oh, okay. See you later, Lucas.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And I'll just...
You get on your bike, and you start heading towards Autumn's house. You go up the hill to the more wealthy homes, the ones where you live, Autumn and Siobhan. As you are there, you get to the door of her house. As you throw your bike on the grass, you go to the door and you knock.
Autumn, are you home?
You hear no response. Do you want to try to do something?
Yeah, I'll keep knocking.
So you do. There is no answer. Do you want to try something else, Lucas?
I'll see if the door is unlocked.
High or low, Lucas?
I'll go low.
Go ahead. Throw your dice.
2 and 5. 7.
7?
Yeah.
That is not low. The door is locked. But there's windows. You can try those.
I'll look around to see if any windows open or unlocked.
High or low?
I'll go low.
Well, go ahead.
7 again.
The windows seem to be closed as well. You feel bummed out and sad. Maybe she's just doing this on purpose. Maybe she backed up. So you decide to go to your house once more.
Yeah, I'll just head home.
What do you
Thanks
do
for the statement.
when you get there?
I'll just go into my room, lock myself in, just stare at the ceiling.
You do that. The night falls. All of you are off of your work and now in your homes. So please tell me, what happens during the night at your home? Except for you, James. You are in the creek. So stay in the creek for now. Willow, starting with you.
So I am in my room doing homework and playing video games.
At the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Siobhan, what do you do?
After hearing everything about Autumn ditching Lucas,
You try to call her with a line.
come on.
It keeps ringing and ringing, and there's no answer until you hear a voice message.
Dang it. Ugh, okay. I'll try and call again and see if maybe she was awake and
You try to call
or
again.
something different.
As you do, this time, someone picks up.
Okay,
Hello?
hello?
Oh, hi, Siobhan.
Who is this? That I'm talking to?
It's me. I just
Oh, my god.
got real sick. Again. And
Do you need me to pick you up anything, like from the store,
no,
or anything?
no, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm good. I'm okay.
And do you need me to tell Lucas anything, for he doesn't think
Yeah,
left him or anything?
tell him I'm very sorry. I really wanted to be there, but
Okay.
I couldn't.
Okay, and do I have this number, by chance?
You do. On the book.
Okay,
You'll have a book. You can call anyone in the town.
okay. Just gonna try and call him then.
So you do. You type in the number of the Cambridge family.
Okay,
The phone rings.
and
Lucas? You there, Lucas?
Yeah, I'm still pretty broken, so I won't touch the phone, and he's out of the house with one of her friends, so it's just me.
Okay. So you do. You stay in your bed,
dang it.
and you hear no answer, Siobhan.
Oh my gosh. And I don't want to be annoying, so I guess I just wait till the next day at school.
And you do. You all go to bed. Oh well. Wait, sorry. Lily. Go
Okay, so before I start, do I know anything about like Lucas and Autumn not being at the movies or what?
You do.
I know
Yeah. You didn't see them come in to the theater, so you do know.
Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna go home then, and then I'm going to call Autumn and wonder what the heck is going on.
So you do. She picks up the phone. Who is this?
Lily, Autumn.
I'm not feeling so well.
Yeah, so why didn't you tell me you had a date with Lucas? You told me you were gonna see me at the theater during the shift.
What? No, I said I was gonna see you in the theater, because I gave my shift in the ice cream store to my friend Willow. She's covering for me today. But I'm really not feeling so good, okay? So I'll just see you tomorrow.
Autumn, do you need to get an ambulance?
No. I'm good. Don't worry.
Autumn, is there anybody else in the house you?
My dad is at work, and he's coming back soon. You don't need to worry, okay? I'm good.
Okay, but I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna come over there until somebody gets back at the house. You sound like you're about to pass out.
No. I'm just tired.
No.
I'm gonna go to
No,
sleep.
you're not just tired, Autumn. Autumn, I'm not gonna let you leave you there alone.
Okay, Lily.
Okay?
Roll high or low.
I'm gonna go high.
Okay, roll.
Darn it. Should've gone low. I got a 3.
She convinces you to not go. I'm good, okay?
Alright, fine, but I'm calling you first thing in the morning.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. As I hang up, I'm going to go write a little bit in my journal and go look at some books in my room for another story in mind.
Interesting. So you do. A couple of hours go by. It's now 12 a.m. James, you like to be in the creek at this time, hanging out, reading the comic book with a flashlight that you have. You love the sense of being in the dark, as it makes the comic book feel more alive. You did find it here, strangely, mysteriously.
Huh. Such a beautiful night out tonight. Just something about it. Probably the sounds of the crickets or maybe the stars, but it makes this comic book just sound way better each time I read it. It's kind of weird though how I found it right at the side of the creek. But another man's trash is another man's treasure. That's what I always say.
You start to turn the pages, James, and you find it so peculiar. One of the main characters of this comic is a bit like you. You really relate to this character. And on this page, you see how this character is on a lake. Kind of like you right now. He's sitting down, looking at the sky, laying down on the ground. As you keep reading and keep turning the pages, you see in the comic book, as you lay it down in front of you, a woman on top of a bridge. This bridge looks awful lot like McGucket's bridge. You see how the woman, you start turning the pages and you see how the woman throws herself to the lake. And you see the character of your comic book react to this, screaming and running towards her. For a second, you turn away from the comic book, and as you put it down, you kind of see all the lights of the town, and on the bridge, you look at the bridge curiously, as it looked a lot like the one in the comic book. And you see a figure up there. What do you do, James?
I stand there, squinting my eyes and moving slightly closer to try to investigate, also shining my light on it.
As you get closer, the figure starts to get familiar. But it's still hard to tell as you continue moving forward. The bridge is not that high. You still can see ahead of you. As you shine the light, you're able to clearly see a face that you recognize immediately. It's Autumn on top of this bridge.
I wave. Autumn, you scared me. How are you?
She looks down at you. She doesn't look so well. Doesn't seem like she's doing good, but it's weird. She is wearing a dress and high heels. They are both pink, just like the color of her diary, with flowers around it. James? Is that you?
Yeah, Autumn. I'm over here. I was reading my comic book when you scared the living heck out of me.
I'm sorry, James.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm not okay.
What's going on?
I've been having a lot of nightmares. All summer. And it always ends the same. It ends here. Here. I don't understand. In those dreams, I'm wearing this dress, these heels, and then it always ends. I just have to know what happens next.
I don't understand what you're trying to say. What dreams? What do you mean it always ends here?
You won't understand. No. It's so strange. Like, I'm sometimes even awake and I see things going through my eyes, and I don't understand. I don't get it. It's like I hear voices or something. I don't know what's going on, James.
Well, Autumn, just, kinda step away from, the edge of the bridge and let's talk about this, okay?
No! I want to know how it ends. I need to know.
Well, Autumn, I hope you know that those are nightmares, okay? I'm here. I'm your friend, and I'm real. I'm here to help, okay?
No, they look real. They're real. I know they are. It's always the same. It can't be the same dream over and over. Nobody had, no. I gotta find out. James, you get very nervous as you start try to get closer to your friend, but you are way down on the creek, and she is on the bridge. You try to comfort her, try to tell her that you're there, but she doesn't listen. But suddenly, you see something strange. A flash of light above her, It's strange. It's like a crack. Like if somebody opened a hole through reality itself. You see a flashing light. And from that light, two strange beings appear. They seem to have no face. They're wearing what appears to be a business suit with strange patterns on it. What's your reaction, James?
I instantly get frightened, and I try my best to run to the bridge where Autumn is to try to help.
So you do. You start climbing up the mines. As you do, you start climbing up this wall made out of rock. Try to get to the bridge. As you can still see, you turn your head and still see these two strange characters reaching down for your friend and grabbing her by the shoulders. This is how it ends, James! Finally, I know the ending! This is how it all ends! James! I know why I said those numbers! I know why I said them! I know everything! Tell everyone I'm sorry! Goodbye! As you see the two...
I scream to Autumn, reaching out. I scream to Autumn, reaching out to try to have some hope, even though I'm not close, but to try to have some, possibly have a grip and to grab her and to save her from whatever she's being taken from.
Okay, roll high or low?
Low.
Okay, go ahead. You said low, right?
Yep.
As you see the two strange creatures and your friend vanish, and then a flash of light, an explosion, as it illuminates you. It blasts you as you're still climbing up the mine. It hits you, and you fall to the ground of the creek. Please, James, high or low?
High.
Go ahead. What do you get?
Give me a sec.
The pain you feel is great as you hit the ground with force. You scream in pain as you try to get yourself together. You try to stand, but you lay down on your back. A second. What do you get?
I got a 4.
Perfect. As you try to stand, you lay on one of your arms and it hurts like heck. As you try to move it, you hear a crack. As you feel immense pain on your arm. Perhaps you broke it. And now, all of you, beginning with Willow, but all of you, this happens to all of you. You wake up. It's like 3 a.m. You wake up from a nightmare. And the nightmare is what just happened to Autumn. Even the explosion. And when you wake up, you feel like your body is covered in goo. So, starting with Willow, I want you to react to what just happened waking up. You don't know it's real, you just think it's a dream.
Oh my god. What was that? I mean, I've read about them, but I didn't think they were real. What is this on me? I need to go take a shower.
Okay. Siobhan.
What just happened? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna lay off on the stuff. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Okay. Now I'm just going to try and do some tattoos, get my mind off. Okay. Not gonna happen again.
Siobhan takes out her Sharpie and starts to plan out her tattoos. Lucas, how do you react to this dream?
Well, oh, wait, what the hell is this? Wait, that can't, that could have happened. This dream's just a dream. There's no way it could happen. I'm thinking way too much about her. I'm just gonna get some water, hopefully.
So you do, Lucas. Now we go with Lily.
What? Oh god. Oh, what is it? Wait. Autumn. Okay, dreams don't usually become reality, do they? No, not usually. You know, I'm just gonna go call Autumn.
Do you want to call?
So I walked to the... Yeah, I want to call Autumn.
As you do, there is no answer. She's probably sleeping.
I'm gonna try one more time.
As you do,
Not...
a male voice answers the phone. Who is this?
Whoa.
It's 3 a.m.
Okay, who are you? It's Lily. Are you Autumn's father?
Yes,
Is she home right now?
of course she is. She's sleeping.
Are you absolutely positive?
Of course. I saw her
She
earlier.
just took out...
Good night.
How long ago?
He hangs up.
I feel right.
Did you do anything else?
I think what I'm gonna do is go to the creek. Can I roll to go to the creek, or
Yeah. High or low?
let's go high?
Go ahead.
That's it.
What'd you get?
I got a 10.
Okay. As you do, you walk out of your home. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna go to the creek? You're pretty close to the creek. You're in. Where do you live? I think you live like in the farm, right? Or close to the farm?
Yeah, I'm close to the farm. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna grab my horse and then like just ride there, so it's gonna be faster than walking.
Nice. So you do. As you get to the creek, you find James unconscious in the floor.
James. I dismount and I rush to his side and begin shaking him. James. James.
Oh, what? God, what? Huh?
James, where's Autumn?
What happened? What are you talking about?
Look, this is gonna sound crazy, I know, but I had this really weird dream where Autumn was here at the creek, and she was kidnapped by, I don't want to say this, by aliens. James?
Yeah, I'm listening. What?
Did you see Autumn here?
James, what you just saw.
Don't know.
James,
I've seen something.
what you just saw was completely.
I think it was a dream?
Yes, out of the ordinary. You probably think it was a dream. As you were reading about this on your comic book, perhaps you fell asleep. And you dreamt that.
Oh. All I think... What? Wait. Yeah. Sorry, I fell. Or, I think I did. I don't know. This is confusing.
Tell me about it.
You feel an immense pain in your arm, James.
Yup. I think I did fell. Oh.
You know how you fell?
Do you know, like...
James.
I don't know.
James. High or low?
Yes. Low.
Go ahead.
8.
Yeah, you're too disoriented and your pain is too immense to even respond questions of this girl. You are dizzy, you're about to puke, and you're sure you need to go to the hospital.
Oh God.
Ew. Are you about to? Okay, I'm moving. Can I roll dodge?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm gonna go low.
Wait. Give me a second here. I want you to make a roll-off, and who has the highest number, if you get the highest number, you get to avoid it. If you get the lowest, then he'll puke on you.
Okay, so what are the rules of the roll-off? Like, we both roll, and whoever has the highest one wins?
Yep.
Okay, so re-roll one. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I have a 10.
I got an 8.
Yes, I got shit!
So you do. You dodge it as James pukes all over the floor. And you see a bit of As he coughs, you see a little bit of blood coming out as well.
Alright, James, you are going to the hospital and you are not going to argue with me on this.
I fully agree. Oh god, I feel more.
Do I roll again to dodge or?
No,
It's
it's
not
okay.
dodge? Alright,
So do you want to take him to the hospital?
yes, he's getting on my horse.
Well, you help him up, so roll for that.
Okay. I'm gonna go high on that.
Okay.
That is 7. That's high, right?
Yes. So you carefully bring him up to the horse. He's kind of just laying down, kind of U style, on top of the horse. As you get on top and start riding.
Come on, boy, yeah!
As you do, you head to the hospital. As the horse goes galloping all the way until you get to the hospital. What do you do there?
I dismount, and I guess I need to roll again, but I'm supposed to gently pull him down, but we'll see if I'm successful.
James, I need you to roll high or low.
I'm gonna roll high.
Go ahead, bro.
7.
When she's helping you, you start feeling a weird sensation. As you, on your own, get down off the horse, you start feeling your arm popping back into place. As you hear the of it, and you start moving your arm.
Whoa. That's freaky. Am I the only one that heard that?
No, I heard it too. What just happened?
I don't know. I think I've read about this in the comic book, maybe?
Wait, what comic book?
I don't know.
As you remember, James, in the comic book, the character that you love, that resembles a lot who you are, has an ability to heal himself and others. It's up to you to share the information.
Oh,
What?
dude, my favorite character has this ability. It's weird, like some weird kind of like X-Men kind of thing, where it's just he heals people and himself. Oh, is it possible I'm an X-Men?
I don't know. I didn't think those existed. I thought that was just fiction. You're talking about Wolverine, right?
No, talking about my favorite character in the comic book. But if I am Wolverine, let me see if I could like switch out blades. I grasp my hand into a fist to try to magically shoot out blades out of my knuckles.
You tried really hard, with all your intense power, and nothing happens.
That's disappointing.
I guess so. Wait, okay, so you said this was a comic. What comic are you talking about?
The comic in my bag.
And James, you remember that you left your bag on the creek.
That's a sacrifice I am willing to make for my bag.
Fine. We mount the horse, we mount Nick. My good old buddy.
James just remembered 3 things he wants to save in that bag. His comic book, his camera, and Autumn's diary. If you like, you could share the information. If you don't, you can stay quiet.
I share the information, but leave out having Autumn's bag. Oh, Autumn's, diary.
So you do. As you get her, you pick up the bag, and Lily helps you go back to your home. She's completely freaked out. You're completely freaked out. You two don't know what's going on. But you see the sun is almost rising. It's almost time to wake up again and go to school. So you go back to your homes. You all get ready. As you do your daily routine, you still have the thought on your head of what happened last night. Was it all a dream? It looks so real. For some reason, Autumn is not at school today. Nobody has seen her. So after school, all of you decide to go and visit her house because you're still afraid that the dream was not a dream. So you all find yourselves in her house. So go ahead and you can have that conversation.
Well, hi guys.
Oh, awkward.
Yeah, did you guys have a dream by a chance?
I had
nightmare.
way more than a dream.
Okay. Are you guys...
Wait. What kind
Are you guys also here... Oh. Well, are you guys also here for the See if Autumn's Okay seminar? Because I think I'm running late.
Yeah, same here. Very interesting. That I say.
Wait. Wait, you guys said dream.
Yep.
James, I told you about it last night, remember?
Oh,
Wait, hang on. Oh, we all
Wait, what were you two doing last night?
Okay, what did y'all have what did y'all have?
Something about Autumn, I don't really remember.
all I really remember, I think there was a dream, I had a dream where I saw her, and then just a huge flash of light, and I passed out and Lily found me.
See,
So basically.
yeah, that was the same dream. Well, except for you passing out, I dreamt of Lily. Yeah. I dreamt of Autumn.
So all of you realize
That night.
that you had the same dream. All of you. Now, Willow, please, give your opinion on what's going on.
I am kind of freaked out, but I sort of have an idea of what's going on. If somebody has...
You're talking to them in this situation. You're talking to them. So every time you want to speak to someone in specific, say their name so they can unmute, and you can have a conversation with them.
Lily. Here. Okay. So, about, like, the dream, it was weird, but, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, nearly celestial, or out of this world in a way? Yeah. Yeah, that's how I felt too when I woke up. And when I woke up, I felt like I had something on me. It was disgusting. Oh, yeah, so did I.
Okay, James. Now you direct the group in the conversation. Who do you want to talk to?
Lucas. Yeah. Dude, I absolutely am so freaked out about this, man. I don't know what's going on. We're all having the same dream, and I think I should tell you something.
Yeah. Go ahead. What is this?
Do you mind us stepping away from the group?
It's called a sidebar. Every time you want to step away, you say sidebar.
Sidebar.
Go ahead.
Lucas, I don't tell anyone this, but
Okay.
when Autumn bring my camera to me, she accidentally left her journal.
Journal? Like
You-
diary?
James, you
Exactly.
secretly, kind of trying to avoid everyone to look, you pull it out a bit from your bag. And you, Lucas, you also see this. You see the lock has, kind of those locks with numbers. A sequence lock.
Well, James, show me that again.
Here, just I secretly pull it out and give it to him in his hands. Just don't let anyone else see it. I don't know, but if it doesn't coordinate what's going on, I will look like a huge jerk for having this. And I do not want that on my reputation.
Your reputation's already bad enough. But
I find myself a very, very trustworthy connoisseur, my friend. But either or, I think this might be something we could use to help.
But you need to open it. And there doesn't seem a way to do it without having the combination. Lucas, I want you to roll high or low.
I will roll high.
Go ahead.
7.
7. James, roll high or low.
Low.
Go ahead.
9.
You both look at each other and remember something. In the dream, Autumn said I remember why I said the numbers now.
Lucas. Are we thinking the same thing?
I'm pretty sure we are.
We need to figure out what those numbers are. Do you remember anything of whatever number she was talking about?
Yeah, because what was it? Now I remember. Yesterday, she said she was yelling out numbers. She told me that mine was 9. Yeah, do you remember any numbers that she said out loud?
I don't remember. I think, 10, 12, 23,
James doesn't quite remember. But Lucas, you actually do. It's a 9. But you're still not sure if that's the correct order to just put a 9 on it. Do you guys want to share the diary with everyone else?
Lucas, do you think we should? I think if this is gonna help us, maybe we could all piece this together.
Yeah, if you also know a number that she said wrong.
Okay, stop for a second.
Everyone else here does too.
Stop for a second. Siobhan? You step up to the door of your best friend's house and you knock.
Okay. Do I hear an answer?
Wait a minute!
Oh, fun.
A man opens up the door. You know is Mr. Flores, your friend's father. Oh, what are you all kids doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at school?
We were here to, check on Autumn. Is she here by chance?
What? Who's Autumn?
Your daughter.
I have...
That's a funny joke, mister.
This is very messed up, kids. What the heck? You know that my daughter... Why are you doing this to me? Huh? Why?
What are we doing?
Do you think this is a joke? Huh?
Hey, buddy.
Is it funny for you? Like, he goes inside the house and comes out with a bat.
Whoa, okay.
Yo!
Is it funny for you, huh? And just kind of going around and knocking on people's door and telling them where's their dead daughter? Huh?
Dead.
Hey,
Pretty funny. Pretty funny. So, how did you find out? Did you just read some books on the library or something? Newspapers?
Whoa. You're telling me my best friend's dead and no one called me? I'm pretty sure there should have been something.
What?
Are you kidding me?
My daughter died when she was 5 years old. What are you talking about? She died with my wife.
whoa, man.
What?
I think this might be a huge misunderstanding. We might be at the wrong house. Guys, I think we should split.
Yeah, get the heck out of here. Right now.
Okay.
Whose house is closest, so you know?
Mine, I think, is the closest. let's get out of here.
Continue in the car until you head to your house, and as you do, you invite them to your basement. It's a pretty nice basement where you have different things in there. What do you have in there? It's your house.
I'd like to say that it's like a wine cellar, sort of, because why not, apparently. And I think we have some pool tables down there.
Nice. And some, and a couch, I presume.
Yeah.
So you all sit down, and what we're gonna do again is try to have a conversation, but each one trying to calling their name, so we all not pile up together. So we are gonna start with Willow, and then James, then Siobhan, Lucas, and then Lily. So you direct the conversation, and you decide who you're gonna talk to.
Siobhan.
Yes?
Okay. So, who was the guy that we talked to? Like, who was that man?
Well, from what I remember, it was Autumn's dad, but I don't know what's happening with him at all. It's weird.
Okay, James, go ahead. You decide who you want to talk to?
Lily.
I'm here.
I don't know about you, but that guy was 2/4 short from a jawbreaker. Like,
All
all
of you
kinds of crazy.
All of you can hear the conversation. I just want to make that clear. All of you can hear each other.
Wait, everyone hear the conversation?
Yeah, everybody's hearing the conversation. Everybody's in the same place. I just want to make that clear. So you're hearing the conversation. It's just that so there's order. You guys can like talk without cutting each other.
Okay.
So yeah, you were saying, James?
That guy was 2/4 away from 2/4 short from a jawbreaker. Just all kinds of crazy. What do you think what was he saying? That Autumn died when she was 5? We saw her just yesterday.
James, something strikes in your memory, and you pull out your comic book. And when you open it, you read the first page. And you see that the comic book talks about a stormy night where a car crashed through the bridge and into the mines. And the 2 people in that car in the comic book passed away. But that's the only thing that the comic says.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Guys, listen to this. In the comic book that I found by the creek, it's talking about a character, 2 characters. It's slightly vague. About them driving into the mines and both of them dying. What if this is what happened to Autumn and her mom?
But how is that possible? I literally spoke to Autumn's father at 3 a.m. this morning, and he said that she was asleep in her room. Unless we can talk. Unless... okay, this is gonna sound really crazy, but if for instance we're like parallel universe.
Lucas, jump in.
Alright, you guys are on like some different candy then. You guys are talking about parallel universes, comic books. Think realistically here. This is
I
real
take
life,
offense
it's not
to
a
that.
comic book.
Man, you weren't there when me and Lily were at the creek. I saw something. My arm was broken and it fixed itself, just like in the comic book.
That was the weird part. Wait. It happened exactly like the comic book?
Exactly, from every single word.
Okay, hang on there. Was there a girl and a horse in this comic book?
There was not.
Well, not every single word, but it correlated.
In the comic book, the story ends quite differently. In the comic book, the story ends quite differently as you go back to the pages where you saw the girl jumping from the bridge. And as you go through it, the girl apparently committed suicide in the comic book.
Wait, what? It's weird. Lily, would you like to read this for yourself? And break it for the group?
Sure.
I hand Lily the comic book.
I take it, and I look through the pages, looking at each one very closely.
As you see the narrative, you see it all starts with the character that James likes, the one that kind of resembles him, and go into the lake. And as he's there, he rests on the ground. Then he sees a woman, or the silhouette of one, on a bridge. He tries to save her, to stop her from jumping, but she jumps anyways, and he fails.
This is strange.
You're telling me?
Like, it looks similar to our dream, per se, but it doesn't look exactly the same, and I'm so confused.
James.
I don't know. Can someone else try to help piece this together?
James, do you want to share the diary with everyone?
Yes. Guys, actually, I have something else other than this whatever magical comic book or whatever. I have Autumn's diary.
Wait, what? How do you have Autumn's diary?
Siobhan, right now
She was
is the moment to get pissed off at this guy who has your best friend's diary.
You what? I do. Okay, I didn't take it. If that's what you're thinking.
Okay. So then, why do you still have it?
Did you just give it back?
It was my cat's fault.
You're blaming a cat for your own decision.
Well, she's very convincing.
Oh, for sure. I can totally understand that.
Well, it was simple. I asked her if I should bring it back or keep it for a little bit. She responded with meow 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 meow, meow meow. And if you ever been with cats, you know how mischievous they are.
As
And
you
I also have morals. First off.
as you all look
Exactly.
as
I don't
you
know if you're being serious or what.
all of you look at the diary and see that the way it's locked is by a combination of numbers. All of you remember that on your dream, Autumn said that she knew why she said the numbers.
Wait, those numbers that she was saying. What if that was her unconsciously mentioning
Saying her password?
it's worth a shot?
I mean, all I remember is her saying 4 when I was picking her up, so...
You try to remember.
What's up?
4?
4?
I think she said 9 to me.
Yes, you're right, Siobhan. She said 4 to you.
Why she said it.
You were the first one who saw her, and she said 4. So, do you want to take the diary? Do you want to do it yourself?
Sure, I guess. Okay,
So you take it,
so
and you put the 4.
and I get, yeah. Do you guys remember anything?
She either said 9 or 8.
Okay,
I have no idea.
Who was the second person she came in contact with?
It was me. But I don't remember.
Roll.
I'm not sure.
Roll your dice. High or low?
We're gonna go high.
Go ahead.
Wait. I got an 8.
Nice. So you remember that the number she said to you was 8. So you take the diary.
okay.
And you put the 8.
Huzzah.
And then Lucas, you were the third person who she was in contact with.
Okay, can I roll for memory?
You remember earlier.
Yeah, I'm looking back at what I wrote down. I'll put in 9.
Perfect. 9. So you put it down in the diary. But, you run into a problem. There's 2 missing numbers. Lucas, you can roll to remember what was the number Autumn gave to Mike.
Alright, I will roll low. Then.
Go ahead.
Ten.
You do not remember. What do you do?
Oh, I have to use the home phone to call Mike.
So you do. You get to the phone, you pick it up, and call to Mike's house, hoping he's still in his house and not in school. The phone rings. A woman answers. Hello, who's this?
Oh, hi, is Michael?
Oh, yeah, he's getting ready for school.
Oh, could you put him on the phone for a minute?
Mike, there's someone on the phone for you. Coming, Mom. Mike goes down the stairs and gets on the phone. Who is this?
Hey, Mike, it's me, Lucas.
Oh, what, Lucas. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you something, Lucas. I had a weird dream last night.
a weird dream.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It was about Autumn. She was in my dream, and she was getting taken away, and then I woke up with covered in some kind of goo.
Do you remember the number that she said to you?
It was 0.
0? Okay. I'll put in 0 on the lock.
Only one more number. I'll see you later, Lucas.
Yeah. Like, I'll see you at school. Hang up the phone.
Lily, you're the last one. Do you remember the number?
I think it was a 4, but I think I'm pretty sure I need to roll from memory.
You're right. It was a 4. So you take the diary and you put on the 4.
Yep.
And the lock opens. And as you
Got
open
it.
the book, that's where we will end up today's episode.